Hello and welcome to Kiseido. I was browsing their website today and I noticed they had a deal going on and I would like to share it with you guys. So, starting from the Kiseido website, click on the online shop button. And then the second option here is a special sale of shop-worn English language Go books. Now normally their main store is here, which has all of the books that they publish. But I don't know when they added this, it must have been recently, but so they're offering a 40% off discount on shop-worn Go books. Now, according to this description, they are new still. I mean, they've just been sitting on the bookshelves, and the covers are lightly soiled, and the pages, I assume the pages colors have faded somewhat, which means it's a great deal, especially if it's going to be a personal copy. Now, most of the books I've already got, but for myself in particular, I'm going to be picking up this 1001 Life and Death Problems. I've heard it's really, really good. So I am going to pick it up and see what it's like after I finish this Making Good Shape. So if you have not gotten Making Good Shape yet, I would highly recommend it. It's the one I'm currently going through now, and it is kicking my butt. I am not very good at solving the Making Good Shape problems, which means I'm learning a lot, which, is good. I'll have to come back to it in a couple months or something to see if I improved or not. So Making Good Shape is also on sale. This one and this one, I don't really know. Going back up at the top here, Graded Go Problems for Beginners. They're a good problem set, and if you haven't checked these out yet, I would highly recommend it. This would be a good series to get to do those 10 problems a day that Nick recommends. The Graded Go Problems Volume 1. This is really meant for real beginners, like just learn the rules. Simple problems like you have a stone in Atari. How do you save that stone? Extend. Or there's this stone in Atari. How do you capture it? You play on the Open Liberty and capture it. I mean, it's very, very simple. So if you've been playing Go for a while, I recommend just skipping this one. If you're between like 20 and maybe 10 Q, I would say this would be a good one for you. I picked it up when I was 7 or 8 Q, and I breezed right through it. It was way too easy for me. The volume 3 is not listed here, so unfortunately you guys can't get that on sale. That would be more for the 15 to 8 or 7 Q. For me, when I did them, it was at a good pace, and a good pace is like 30 seconds a problem. You look at it, you study for a little bit, you figure it out. You're not staring at it for minutes on end trying to read and figure out what the solution is, like I'm doing with volume 4 here. Volume 4 is probably for my level and stronger. I am now a 5Q or a 4Q depending on which day it is on KGS. So if you're on my rank, yeah, you probably want this one. If you want some good practice, grab 3, but you just won't be able to get it for 40% off. Get Strong at Go series. I've done a few videos on this, so if you haven't seen them, go check them out. The 2 books I would definitely recommend are Get Strong at Invading and Get Strong at Tsuji for sure. I have not cracked these 3 open yet. This one I was starting, and then I just haven't returned to it. Life and Death also haven't looked at, and haven't looked at this one. But the Get Strong at Invading one is really good if you're still uncomfortable or don't really know how to invade, like a 3-space extension, for instance. The answer is go straight in the middle of it. But I knew that before reading this book, but I just didn't know what was supposed to happen after I invaded there. So that really helped make me comfortable with doing some sorts of invasions like that. It doesn't cover all of the invasions, of course, but it does cover a lot of the basic ones. One thing to note about Get Strong at Invading is there's a lot of typos and errors in there. It actually comes with a page, about half a page, that specifies a few of the ones that they've caught. In my experience, there's another full-length page of that in errors that they didn't catch. So just be aware of that when you're reading it, that, oh, that doesn't really make sense. Black gets to play twice, things like that. Just know that there might actually be a typo there. Get Strong at Tsuji, I made a lot of videos on that one. There's over 500 problems in that book. The ones I focused on were the Tsuji problems, which, why does it need to be specified? But the Tsuji problems are: find the one move that either kills the group, connects your group, makes your group escape. One move that does something. The problems I avoided were ones that were like, how do you make good shape? What's the move to make good shape? What's the move to get outside thickness? And those sorts of terms are kind of vague or fuzzy for me, which is why Making Good Shape is kicking my butt right now, is because they're beyond me at this point. I just don't quite understand what is good shape and how do I do this. See, so that's it for the Get Strong It Go series. And then down here, miscellaneous books. This one I think is for beginners. I don't know what this is really about. I mean, obviously the Honimbo tournament, I think it's just, but I would recommend getting Reducing Territorial Frameworks. This is basically a Joseki dictionary, but they're for reduction Josekis. So when your opponent plays on the third line, you play a fifth line cap on it, and how the moves come out of that. For corner enclosures, how do you reduce those corner enclosures? It's not really much of a problem book. I cracked it open about 7 or 8 months ago, and I couldn't get into it because it's not in the format that I'm used to. But it is a good reference, but it's not a problem book. So yeah, in order to order from these guys, according to this stuff, like I said, I will be buying 1001 Life and Death Problems, but we just gotta click this button. They don't have the boxes that their main store page does, and once you click that, similar to the last one, name, shipping address, billing address, blah 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 blah, and then in the message here, just say which ones you want. And I in my order, I specified that it's the Shop Worn Go in English books in the title, or in that message box. I should have told you how much they cost. Yeah, let's get a calculator. I'm silly. So the prices listed here are their normal list prices, 21 and 25 and 18 for that. Let's bring a calculator over here. So 21 times 0.6. So these books are actually, it disappeared. These books are actually going for $12.60 at 40% off. The 1001 Life and Death and Making Good Shape are $15, and the $18 one is $10.80. That is those books 40% off. That's a really good deal. Usually at the beginning of the year they have a 10% off for 5 books ordered, and this one is 40% off per book. As far as I can tell, there is no minimum order limit. There might be some shipping charges on it. Not seeing anything that specifies that, but I think I don't know what their shipping is. I think if you buy more than one book, the shipping is either covered or divided between them or something like that. Anyway, so yeah, go check out Kiseido's website and pick up some books on a discount. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.